Hi everybody, welcome to the end of the beer review, and today we're doing something special. I have before us 6 of the last 6 years of Bourbon County. This is going from 2017 all the way up to 2022, and we're going to try to answer that question. What is the best year of Bourbon County? Myself, I think 2017 was the best year, but today we're going to see if, it actually proves out that way. Do you have a year that you liked best, Kevin?
I mean, I think the one I remember is 2012 being the first one that I had. And, you'd have to swing hard to find one that I didn't like, It's not like there's one year that stands out as terrible or stands out as amazingly good. I think it's just when they're aged, they taste even better.
Right.
So maybe we'll go for that.
What do you think, Fred? You got a year?
2015 was my first year, and knock on wood, I did not get any of the tainted bottles, which I thought 2015 was fine. I think they started pasteurizing them after 2015, so I think the pre were probably where you got the most differentiation from year to year. I gotta be honest though, 2022 so far has probably been my least favorite.
So the way I've set it up is I have the Bourbon County dates blocked off with painter's tape, back, front, and since the caps changed in 2021, I've also done that. We're gonna open them at random, we'll number them, and then we'll go through and see, and hopefully we will be as lucid at the end of this as we are right now.
We don't have to finish.
Oh no, I have
that
something.
is definitely not 2022.
Well, that's the thing,
Zero head on that.
Yeah, it's definitely.
Yeah.
2022 had heavy duty carbonation.
That which is
I love how we said we're going to cap them and then put them aside.
Yeah, and then he proceeds to pour the 5 freaking ounces right there.
Oh, my hand got stuck in the pour position.
Listen, I didn't finish the whole bottle.
What are you trying to do to me, Rich?
Yeah.
All right, so we got to mark this one as number 1. I also would bet that number 1 is not a 2019 because 2019 I think had a horrible sediment problem. I think there was just too much sediment in it over the years. So, all right. So the carbonation, it's definitely lower than 2022.
How long have these been out?
About
doesn't feel
40.
That. Yeah, it's
about 40 minutes, 35, 40 minutes.
That's good.
I mean, it smells.
Oh, that smells
like Bourbon County.
Oh.
It does.
It smells like vacation.
So, it does smell like vacation.
I was gonna say I don't want to say it because it's gonna sound ridiculous, but I can almost smell jam.
Okay, but see, I always get the chocolate and like some of that figginess that's there. Like that's what I'm.
Okay, so yeah,
getting.
so I mean like preserves. That's kind of where I was going. It's like a.
Did I jump ahead and take a sip when I shouldn't have?
No. You can do it as you see fit, man. But yeah, I'm definitely. My bet is I hate to say it. I'm gonna say I think number 1 is either an 18 or a 17.
Now I'm not even gonna venture a guess. I don't know the years nearly that well.
I should just play this like football betting and just do the opposite of you, so in case I win, you look foolish.
That's nice.
That is really nice.
And that is smooth as hell.
There is, yeah. Well, this is exactly why I'm not a big fan of the 2022. Well, maybe it needs time, but
yeah, like there's definitely lower carbonation. And maybe that's it, that's why I always put away more, because it seems like I remember I was not a huge fan of 2018, and then we opened the 2018 a couple weeks ago.
It's really good.
And it was fantastic.
Yeah, that was awesome.
So you're gonna hate me for saying this. It's I get the chocolate. Mm-hmm. I get a touch of. It's not coffee, and I know you hate it. But I taste a little bit of licorice.
No, I think a little bit of licorice is in all of them. I've always felt that way. My problem was the Biscotti Stout, which I still think was the worst thing I've ever paid money for.
Oh, come on.
I hated it from beginning to end. And it's funny, James, who was supposed to be here, I told you just have to watch it now. He said the same, we were both talking about it, we were both pissed that we had spent the $28 on the bottle. when you could have gotten like, you know, the coffee or the fig or something
I'm
like
sorry.
that.
I'm just thinking you're telling James you're going to have to watch. This thing is going to be like 48 minutes long.
Oh, I have no doubt. Well, I will put in
James,
the
I should have been here.
I will put a little marker at the end so you can
Might
see
have
where
to
we
be
actually
chapters.
rate stuff. Yeah. Yeah, this will probably be multiple.
It's a real
So,
dark chocolate.
yeah. You know, like you're getting the bourbon on the front end, the chocolate on the back. The licorice has never, like, bothered me. It's not overwhelming. It's there, but it's like, you know, it's not killing me.
But it's got like a candied, so like you were saying the figs before, it's almost like a candied type of,
like a candied fruit.
yeah. Mm-hmm. You know, I don't like saying that when it comes to a stout. I use that so often when I'm referring to, you know, like an IPA or something, but this has that, and I think that's probably a lot to do with the mouthfeel as well, because it's lovely. I
Yeah,
mean,
it
this
really
coats
is.
the mouth like you wouldn't.
Yeah. Yeah.
Really good. Like it's a strong contender for like an excellent Bourbon County.
It's going to be so funny when we find out this is the 2022.
Wouldn't it
No.
be funny? So, all right, crack it.
I'm telling. This is why you need a Patreon, that you can have the unedited, you know, the raw footage.
I haven't gotten enough.
Okay. What are you doing? Jesus Christ, man! Come on.
All right, you know what? I will try to pour even so we can stay that.
Oh, so we can all be drunk.
Yeah. I don't think the word drunk suffices.
Yeah, right.
Hey guys, we drank all these Bourbon Counties in 40 minutes. Someone's going to have to drag me home.
All right, so that's number 2. It is now stoppered. All right.
Oh, that's got a nice nose.
Definitely different than the first one.
It is.
Oh, yeah.
Yes.
A lot of chocolate. A lot of chocolate on that one.
You know, I was getting, you know, a baking spice. I guess.
It's not anise.
There was no. There was something right off the top. You know how like you'll get that initial,
Yeah.
and then if you don't grab it right away, it dissipates.
Well, I mean, you haven't tried the fig yet, right?
No.
Okay, so if we get through all of these, we'll crack a fig just for the sake of tasting.
Oh, good. You pouring? Can't wait.
You know what? I'll pick little glasses for this.
Just pour it all in the big glass.
All right.
And then I'll take a sip out of the bottle.
There's definitely like a figgy raisin type of smell here, like that dark fruit
There
is
is
there.
definitely like a yes.
It's all over there.
I'm just taking a sip.
Go ahead.
Again, this is like molasses.
Yeah,
I
a lot
definitely
of
get
chocolate.
molasses.
Sort of like
in
a
there.
burnt sugary type
Yeah,
of smell.
well, yeah.
There's something else there. I can't freaking place it.
Ooh. See, now this, I think, definitely has more going for it than number 1.
I think it's got more carbonation.
But it's not.
It's still smooth.
light.
It's not like, yeah. But you know, like
You get more of the bourbon on this one,
Yeah.
definitely.
Yeah.
Definitely get more of the bourbon on this
and
one.
I wonder if that means that it's a younger bottle. So I think you're right on that. More bourbon. I also think way more of the dark fruit, and I'm getting more chocolate. But I think I sort of chalk that up to the carbonation, because as it goes down, you can feel that sort of like, what is the word? What is it? Effervescence? Yeah. Like that, and it's sort of like causing it to sort of like cycle through your sinuses again. So
You
see,
can't spell either. It's okay.
I can't. No.
Well, that's all right, because I'm writing down molasses right now, and I'm just butchering the shit out of it.
It's got 2 Q's. That's your problem.
Did we drink that whole one before? Because that was a mighty hearty laugh there. I could smell this one for like hours. This is awesome.
So
It's bready. The nose is. It's got that bready, that you know, really.
Yeah. It's. I mean, like, listen, they're stouts. I mean, I would love to taste their base stout. You know, before they age it, just to have a comparison. So is this better than number 1? Because we have to keep track. Like, we're trying to come up with that idea. Like, which one is the year?
I like this more than number 1.
Yeah, I think I do too.
There's more complexity to this one.
I'm afraid I just like it because it's the one I'm drinking currently, which is always the danger. So when do we break for a nap? Is that
Everything. You know what? Honestly, everything about this one is better than. Not that number one was bad.
No, but this is
The
definitely,
mouthfeel on this is great. The finish on this is great. The nose is
awesome.
got a million. You know.
I'm a fan.
Yeah.
So
because the operator isn't working?
I did make a little mistake here. I guess I did not hit record on the camera. So, but we have poured the third. Oh, and I actually have to mark that as number 3.
How many good jokes just got wasted?
Really?
Based on your
By the end of the night, he's going to be pouring like
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna line the glasses up, just right across. So, all right. Well, before we started getting into any meaningful discussion on it,
I get chocolate and alcohol.
yeah, there's a boozier smell to this
Yes. Chocolate and alcohol.
one. I'm getting that burnt smell again. That
Yes.
sort of burnt sugar smell.
Yes. But see, in the last one, I wasn't so much this. I'm getting much more of a burnt smell.
Yeah.
I feel like this one smells stronger.
Yes.
I don't even know. I taped off the alcohol content, so because I was afraid you'd be able to identify it by. So
Wow, that's pretty deep.
Yeah.
there's
That's you.
So,
That's like Homer Simpson. You kidding? He can hear pudding. Definitely, I feel like
Yeah.
it definitely smells stronger bourbon.
yeah, I think so too.
You know what? When you first poured it, and I took that first smell, it was concentrated bourbon, and then as I've let it go, it's become more of the burnt and more of the alcohol.
Yeah. There's
It's
definitely
not as pleasant.
No, I think the carbonation level is also higher, which like is sort of like giving me a hint that maybe this is 2022.
I didn't try it yet, so
Yeah, you're not gonna know until you drink it.
I think it's going to be fun to see what my handwriting is like at number 6. It's bad to begin with.
Maybe that'll be the YouTube thumbnail.
Dear Marge. Wait, do you know that one?
Yes.
You got a butt that won't quit. Has Dad ever written you a love letter? Yeah, once from the Duff Brewery.
that doesn't taste like I expected it to.
I'm getting way more alcohol here.
Yep. Yeah.
And quite frankly, it's not as pleasant as the other two.
Yeah.
No, but I'm getting raisins. Mm-hmm. I'm definitely getting chocolate, but it's sharper. So yes, the booze. That's what it would be.
Yeah, it's definitely boozy. Not my favorite one actually of the batch that we've gotten so far.
I can't wait for this to
burnt.
be the 2016 or 17.
You know what I think it is, man? Quite frankly, I think it's 19.
Oh, is that the one you said with the sediment?
I don't see the sediment here. One day I want to do a video on the sediment problem with everything from 2019 because I think they all have too much sediment in them.
Yeah, definitely.
It's like almost all booze.
Yeah.
Like it's almost masking all the other flavors.
Yeah.
I am getting that dried fruit, that as you said, like a dried fig or dried, like raisins or
It also drinks as a drier beer also. Like it's actually like leaving my tongue with sort of like that puckered feeling, you know what I mean?
yeah,
Like,
yeah. Well, that's
like a dry
that
cider.
tartness. Thank you.
Yeah.
When I said sharp, that was kind of weird, and I should have said tartness.
You used the wrong word.
I did. I used the wrong word. Hey, he couldn't spell effervescent. He couldn't think of effervescent, and I used sharp instead of tart.
No, it's true.
It's his pores. It's all coming
minus
through
10.
now. You know?
I do
Jesus.
not say charcuterie well either.
Charcuterie.
So, yeah, exactly. I do not.
Maybe by the end of the night you will say it properly.
Definitely added an L in there.
Burnt. I taste burnt. That's not pleasant as far as a Bourbon County goes.
No, I don't like it. I overpoured that one. For myself, I mean. Yeah,
Simpsons guy?
I'm sorry?
Are you a Simpsons fan?
I was. I'm more of a Family Guy fan, but
I think I'm going to call this one Bitey. Remember when Homer was the monorail conductor?
No.
Homer, there's a family of possums living in here. I call the big one Bitey. That's the name of this beer. This one's called Bitey.
All right, so we're coming around to our fourth. And you know, we're doing this hard work for you so you don't have to do it. So you know what to go out and buy.
Oh yeah, because they're not going to do this hard work themselves. Oh.
If anyone gets 3 deep on this video,
You should break it up. I think it'd be fun.
So,
do episodic.
I don't know. Like I've got to see, because this. I've been dying to do this. Like I'm definitely filming when we do the 10-year. Yeah, that's getting filmed too, and it's probably getting filmed by multiple cameras.
Should be a feature film.
Well, no, there'll be a camera there, and then there'll be one down there for when we pass out.
One floor level.
All right, we're going to number 4. Fred, you're back up on the choice. Which one?
I'm almost afraid to let you choose last because you're somehow, well, yeah, we'll just go with the one that's closest to me.
Okay, let's mark this one up so we don't forget.
You mean like you forgot to turn the camera on? Like that sort of forget?
I remembered.
You would just test.
He remembered that he forgot to put the camera on, so you know.
Because I heard the shutter click.
Yeah. You were just testing us to see if we were helping you out. I understand.
All right.
I do that all the time.
All right, so I'm going with very light pours here because people don't like hospitality, I guess.
No, I'll like hospitality later too when we finish.
There you go. Awesome. Yeah, exactly.
You know.
Thank you, sir.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get the little magnets you can throw.
Oh no, I have a bag for it. I have one of the ones that I just, the one I gave you, the Blanton's comes in a bag.
Look at that!
Oh no, you're gonna love the unboxing. Wow. It's an experience. The Blanton's Reserve from last year. The unboxing was really an experience.
Yes, Rich was nice enough to bestow one.
You know, I gotta tell you, I'm taking the top out of number 3 because I thought number 3 was not good.
Yeah, why waste it, right?
Yeah, exactly. That one might not make it down anybody's. You know,
you can always put jam the cap.
That's the one you throw in a paper bag.
Yeah, yeah. That's yours, Fred. That's all yours.
By that point, I won't care. I drink.
Because I mean,
I feel like if you drank that on the train, you would need like a monocle and a top hat.
What am I, Mr. Peanut?
Yeah, no, Mr.
Get some spats and a cane.
Monocle. That would be.
Revulcanize my tires. Post haste.
This has a nice nose. It does. And you know, it's also like, you know, not that we've done this before. But I think this is a little boozier also. Because it's definitely clinging to the glass more.
I went for a quick sip. Mm-hmm. I have opinions.
I'm getting booze on the nose. I was getting a little marshmallow.
Yeah, okay. Yeah, again, you know, marshmallow to me translates into that sort of like burnt sugar thing. So... Okay, so...
I love your review. No.
I just did not like number 3. By the way, if you wind up like with a spit take on camera, it is the same as dumping it. Like that's all there is.
This is not as boozy as I was expecting from the nose. The nose is, holy Jesus, that's really boozy on the nose.
Oh, this has a nice mouthfeel to it too. Like it coats well without it being boozy.
But the nose has the booziness.
Oh yeah, yeah. Like it's almost like. It almost turns you off.
I was going to say, it's almost off-putting. It's
much different here.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's almost got like a cola feel to it.
Now, I want to make it clear, I did not throw any variants in here.
We are not diving into the cola.
No, we're not.
No, it doesn't taste like it. It just has like like that syrupy kind of...
Yeah, you know, I think you're right. And this one really hits the back of the tongue. Like more than the front end. There's some sort of... It's some sort of different flavor in the back there too. It's the bourbon. You know what it is? It's almost like an oaky flavor to it in the back.
Well, it might just be the wood.
Yeah, it might
just be the wood.
Yeah, I'm getting the wood. Definitely sort of the burnt, but the alcohol. It smells alcohol, but it doesn't taste it.
It doesn't. The nose, I'm not a fan of. I swear, it's like I opened a bottle of rubbing alcohol.
Yeah. Yeah, it
cuts right through everything else. It does not taste that way, but the smell is very off-putting. I guess it depends on how deep you get into it, because if I'm out here, I get more of the fruit. I get more of the dark fruit, more of the raisins.
See, and I'm getting that on the back of the tongue.
I'm getting some chocolate.
It's not my favorite of what we've tried so far.
Definitely better than
But
three.
yeah,
Definitely
well,
better
I
than
mean, three really sort of crapped the bed. You know,
Three was, yeah.
was just
So
not-
far, yeah, exactly.
not my favorite at all.
What's
so.
the earliest year? 2017.
2017 is the earliest. So
I'm just gonna. I'm really just gonna laugh when we're all so wrong on every one.
well, okay. So my bet right now is number 2 is a 2017, and I think number 1 is a 2018. I think 3 is a 2019. This one I think is probably 2021. That's my bet. Like I'm just, and this is a shot in the dark. I have no idea. That's sort of, like I taped these up about a week and a half ago, and I have intentionally just been like shuffling them around. Like I've moved them here, I've moved them there, just so I couldn't keep track.
If you get all 6 right, we might have to cancel the channel. Just so you know.
If I get all 6 right, I might have to stop buying the stuff because that's
I'll
just
carry one home.
yeah, that's it's such a heavy burden.
You wouldn't believe it, sweetie.
Had to take,
I found a case of Bourbon County on the side of the road.
and it was a variant. Who would
Yeah.
have thought? This red box.
This train conductor gave it to me.
It tastes much better than it smells.
Mm-hmm.
But there's a woodiness to this one. That's
Yeah.
the thing that's
Yeah.
getting me.
Yep. It's got a nice fit. The whole. If you skip the nose, it's very pleasant. I wouldn't put it higher than the third out of the 4 that we've rated, but it's not.
Yeah, no. For me, like so far, number 2 is holding as the best one, and
Yes.
number 1 is holding as my second
Yes.
place. This is probably 3, and
Yeah.
number 3 is right now just completely on its ass. So like,
Yeah.
I was not a fan of number 3. And I'm really,
Although somehow, when we get to the 2022, for me, that'll be the bottom of the barrel. It's just too. Now again, I don't know if we let that sit for a year or two, if that is going to come down. But I am not.
well, I mean,
a fan
that's the
of
fun part of
2022.
these is that you just never know what it's going to turn into, you know?
Yeah.
So, like, sometimes you get these. I mean, we opened James, who should have been here, but, he's watching it now. We opened an orange variant from a few years ago, and shocking how good it was. Like, it lived quite nicely in that bottle, and, died quite nicely in our glasses.
One heavy pour at a time.
Well, we were just having one, so we just split it. So, it's just normally how I do
70-30,
this.
right?
Yeah.
Even
Actually, it's funny. When I pour these normally and I have guests, I normally do that. I aim for, because I'm going to keep pouring, so I don't want to, be completely obliterated. So, even now, I'm not feeling enormous hit from
wow.
this stuff.
Except I'm being really loud, apparently. Oh my god! All right, so maybe I don't feel anything. I'm great.
Speak for yourself.
That's the Perry in me. I mean, that's
No,
just-
you're sort of right on that one. All right, Kevin, your choice, and you will then make my choice as well. That's all right.
All right.
There you go. That's good.
Okay. This might be the 2022.
That's the 2022. Look at
So
those bubbles.
yeah, I thought the carbonation on the 2022 was a little nuts.
It's got a nice nose.
Yeah, you see, I enjoyed the 2022.
No, there's that alcohol again.
I might have had one last night just to
That's cutting right through.
do a little workout.
Okay, I did not overpour that much. We're fine. We're fine. We're completely fine.
Yeah. Pour me a little more. Pour me a little more to make yourself feel good about it. No, seriously, I'll take a little more.
Yeah, I thought I went a little light on you.
No problem. Look, oh Jesus.
Listen, we're 5 in, and everyone's still lucid. Everyone's fine. This is clearly necessary experimentation.
Right.
So. I don't think it says booze forward on this one.
But it is more booze forward than most of them, as far as I'm concerned. The last one was just straight
know.
alcohol.
Yeah. Okay. So
I don't know if I'm
This
just
one
getting.
smells a little flatter.
Am I just getting more sensitive to the alcohol at this point?
Or numbed, whichever.
yeah, I don't feel numb though. I
No.
really don't. Like,
No, I don't.
What was that?
No, but in all reality, like, I'm not feeling like for this. Okay, so we've done like a half here, a half there, or 2/3 if these guys want to be
9/10,
sticklers.
whatever. You and your fancy number system.
But I have to say, like, yeah, I think this is the 2022 just based on the carbonation, because it was very carbonated this time.
Yeah, this one, I'm telling you, this one doesn't have as much strong of a smell.
Swear to God, I had a waver like broccoli on that one. I thought Ken was about to spit it back in his glass.
Those are your childhood memories coming back to life.
Oh, spinach juice. Yes, that's wonderful.
Yeah, this one is definitely much lighter on the smell than the other ones we've had.
Yeah,
As
it's
far
not
as
as
character
developed a
goes.
nose.
Yeah, there's no character.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm getting that burnt sugar definitely in the nose. And I'm getting the bourbon on the front end of the tongue, more of that burnt sort of charred flavor on the back.
This is definitely the 2022.
I think you might be right, man. But I'm basing that on carbonation, because I do think that the 2022 is like over carbonated, personally.
I mean, that could also be like, because it was just made and it's got to settle for a bit.
Yeah.
Die down.
But
It's been sitting in a bourbon barrel for what do they do? 9 months
so
or a year?
here's a 2022. So it was bottled on July 27th. And we're drinking this well into December. This is December 23rd.
Sure, but you add at least a year to everyone else.
That is true.
Yeah.
So at least a year to everyone else. And in fact, in some cases, you're talking 5 years, or more. So
They only age for 5 months? 4 months?
So I think it's a year in the barrel.
You said July to...
That's when it was bottled.
Oh, I'm sorry.
That's when it was bottled. But yeah, you're right. Like, as you swirl this, the amount of carbonations that's popping up, like this, I think this is the 2022, which again I thought was okay, and I almost feel like they're experimenting with the carbonation to see if they can make the flavor pop more. Mm-hmm. I mean, I have no idea how that's done from a beer creation perspective, but I feel like they were really going for making it sort of like sizzle on the back of your tongue to sort of like open up your sinuses and make you get a little bit more of the flavor. What about the alcohol?
Oh, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No.
Go with your thought first. So go ahead.
I forgot.
No.
We are 5 in.
No, Kevin earlier said that he found it to be quite, I find this to be this has the least character of anything we've had tonight.
Okay. But is it as bad as number 3, which
No.
I thought was terrible?
No. I'm just saying that the others, you had a lot, there was a lot more complexity. Some of them had a lot more pop. Mm-hmm. As far as certain flavors, this seems to just be very meh. I do not find this.
Are you calling this beer pedestrian?
There you go.
Okay, so it's Bourbon County, but it's
very provincial.
It's what you expect, but it's not.
No, I find it's underwhelming. There's a difference between being underwhelming and being grotesque. Mm-hmm. I found 3 to be awful.
Yeah, 3 was.
I
not
found
good.
3 to be terrible. This, I would drink this. I'm not saying I wouldn't. As far as a Bourbon County, I kind of expect more. It's not really doing it for me.
Okay. I'm getting the bitterness on the back of the tongue, which I find enjoyable personally. I'm not getting, and I'm getting the bourbon flavor on the front. I'm not getting the notes of chocolate. I'm not getting the burn. I'm not getting the burnt sort of like, sugar. I'm definitely not getting the wood on this one. Like,
it's dull. That's really the only thing I can say. It's dull.
Yeah, maybe you're right on that one, man.
Only dull compared to the other ones.
Well, that's the thing.
Okay, so we're only talking the context of this.
And we want to remember, like, this is a pretty hefty competition.
Yeah.
Like, you're talking about stuff that's been aging, from, like, 2017, like, before everything that has happened in the last 5 years.
I know that aging is all the rage. Everyone loves to cellar their beers. It's not always the best thing.
No, it's not.
Particularly when you're talking about barrel-aged, bourbon barrel-aged. It's not always the best way to go, because a lot of the times that the stuff you're pulling from the oak is not always the best thing that you want. And
I
when
mean,
that gets, geez, I was about to say personified. Using the wrong word
English
there again.
teachers say that is
Using
not
the wrong word there
personification.
again.
Rich, how do you spell it?
Hey, listen, I acknowledged that I was going with the wrong word, okay? No, but I'm saying when that becomes more prominent, that was what I meant to say.
No, I get what you're saying.
See, 5 in, and I'm using wrong words already.
Yeah, it's true. Well, I mean, I was using wrong words at 3 in or 2.
We would use some wrong words before we try.
Yeah, probably. You know, it's terrible. When we're done with all this, we're going to open a variant. So, we're probably not going to do that on camera, though.
I'm putting this between 3 and 4.
See, that should be the bonus episode.
Yeah. You know what? Like, I'm getting... I don't know. Like, it's definitely a little boozy. I'm getting the burnt. I'm getting the bourbon. You know what I'm not getting, though? Like, I'm not getting that deep, rich character. You're right. Like, I like the term pedestrian here.
That was Kevin's
Yeah,
word.
whoever came up with it, it was a good... It was a pretty solid... it was a pretty solid use of language there.
Yes, Kevin knows how to use language. I said personified, even though I didn't say it.
I'm off duty. I don't know what I'm doing.
Yes, this still does taste like vacation, though.
Yeah. Oh, I'm not saying I wouldn't drink it if it was in front of me.
Well, that's the thing, like, we have to take this moment right now and say it. Every one of these beers is good. And if you were offered these, I think, in, like, any other setting...
I'm not turning
would
my
be
nose
phenomenal.
up there. Even number 3, which is in the context of Bourbon County, I do not find it to be good. But I am not gonna drink that sucker. I drink that thing.
Would you say number 3
I
is a
would
good
put
train
number
beer?
number 3 is a great paper bag train beer.
It is.
Yes.
It is perfect for the Long
The
Island
Roses
Railroad.
Pizza. Of
Yes.
Bourbon County.
Whoa! Did you just say? What did you just say?
The Roses Pizza of Bourbon County.
I don't know the reference here.
Oh, you
I'm
don't know
sorry.
Roses Pizza?
I know Rose's Pizza, and I love Rose's Pizza.
Fuck yeah, I do too.
Oh,
Like,
okay.
you always get a beer at the brown bag.
Oh,
on the
okay.
train.
I'm sorry. When you were saying, I thought you were saying that Rose's Pizza was pedestrian, as pedestrian is number 3.
Just so everybody knows, like, we are based in New York, in particular Long Island, but there is a bunch of Brooklyn and Queens mixed into this whole mess. So, a lot of references to people out
Rose's
there.
Pizza can do no wrong, my friends.
Roses Pizza has some real.
I have to tell you the truth.
Well, Rose's Pizza, is franchised, so
Yeah,
there are
yeah.
quite a few of them.
I think John's is the best pizza I've had so far. And
That's
only
because
had
you
it for
haven't
the
had the
first time
Forest.
this
Have you ever
summer.
had the Forest?
No, I have not.
And unfortunately, Dom passed away last year. It is still, I do love John's.
I gotta get to Spumoni Gardens. Is what
You've never been. I'm from Brooklyn, so I know all these places. Yes, Spumoni Garden, L&B's. Woo, man. Well, if you like Rose's upside down pie,
All right, we're at number 6.
we were telling great stories, and now you're ruining it with work.
Telling great stories.
You're ruining it with work.
But we've got to finish this off, and then we've got to pick our favorites.
we gotta.
We got to pick what? What
We
was
got to
it?
pick our favorites. I am fine.
I want to pick our favorite.
I am fine.
I can even do the dance.
Oh, good, you're earning tips.
All right.
We're definitely gonna pick our
That's
favorites
all-
soon. Pretty soon. That'd be great.
That's for the paid content right there. Go ahead, dance.
This is sweet.
Yeah. I took a whiff before.
Yeah, there's definitely
I took
like.
camera.
Sorry, we had to pause the camera because All right, I'm definitely getting that. Okay, there's definitely his dried fruit. I'm getting not as much burnt sugar here,
No, but I'm getting chocolate.
and
I'm
there's
getting
sweetness.
And you know what? I'm getting. Usually I'll get like a baker's, like a bitter
dark,
chocolate.
dark. This
but
is
this is
milk.
sweeter.
Yep.
Yeah.
Definitely more smell than number 5.
Everything had more smell than number 5.
That's really good. I like that. I think my years are wrong.
You know why it's really good?
Ooh, this is giving number 1 and number
19.
2 a run for its money.
You
This
know what?
might be 2020
You know why this is the best one?
because we've had
Yep, there you
6
go.
others.
Yeah.
So
No.
I'm definitely. I disagree with that. Like
This is giving number 2 a run for its money.
I think so too.
I think number 7 should secretly be shoe polish. and watch us rave about it. Oh, the oaky, leathery taste of this is unbelievable. Definitely a little more carbonation on this one.
But not as much carbonation
Definitely
as
tastier
like
than
5.
number 5.
I think 5 had the most carbonation. That's why I think 5 is 2022.
See, I thought 3 had more.
3, I just didn't enjoy. Like, that's the thing that got me about 3. It's just...
Well, that's the one maybe you can heavy pour me after the camera's ended. I'll do everyone a favor. I'll clean up for you.
I'm just trying to avoid getting the hiccups.
I've told you the cure for the hiccups. Right?
No.
This wasn't you?
I hold my breath and it goes away.
You gotta read something and do the letters backwards. When you hiccup, you start over. Eventually, you build up enough, because hiccups are mental. Eventually, you build up enough letters that they go away.
That sounds like total bullshit.
Any doctors who are watching this, please
Live it up.
comment on that. I'd love to hear
100%
that.
right. How many times have I had the hiccups and I just read something and then...
I like this one. I do. I think this is 2020 because I thought 2020 was a good year.
Well, I was definitely saying it's giving number 2 a run for its money. It's definitely sweeter than number 2.
Yeah. There's a nice appearance. There's more burn in this one. Back of the
Really?
throat burn. For me, it is.
I never find any in.
Nope. There's 6 numbers and I put one of them twice.
You're judging my sobriety.
Number 3 and number 3A.
I just don't teach math, so I'll take that.
All right, so I think I'm gonna go.
Do we have any left in the number 2 bottle?
Number 2. Yes, we have almost half according to my.
Do me a favor. Rinse that out and give me a
You
little.
need two droplets?
I just want to get a real comparison between those two.
Oh,
I feel like we jumped too far. And
It's a fantastic idea.
because those are definitely the.
Yeah, can I get another?
Come on, barkeep. I think I still like this one more.
Yeah, I think 2 is my favorite.
There's more of the bourbon. You get a little vanilla.
Yeah. You did this.
Well, yeah, I did the same thing. 5, and then 4,
You
and
missed
then 3. Yeah, 3 is the one I didn't like. So that's gonna be my list. So
We're close.
I'm sort of excited to see where we stand on all this. I really am.
I think we're going to be fairly close.
I just want to know what years they are. Like, I'm really excited to see what years
You guys
they
have a
are.
much better understanding of the years and where you're ranking them. I
True.
don't.
We have the same numbers.
2022, I did not like.
What do you have? So I have number 2 is first, 6 is second, then 1, then 5, then 4, and last 3, which I thought sucked.
So the only thing I'm fairly
the
certain
same
that Kevin and I were the same. We swapped the 4 and the 5.
Yeah.
Okay. Now remember, this is blind, so we have no idea what it is. So let's see. Like,
Look, you know what? Go from the last one.
okay, so
Go
number
last.
3. Number 3, which is probably.
I'm going to write these down.
I'll be honest. I think number 3 is going to get poured down the drain.
No, I'll finish it.
Number
on,
3
don't do that.
is.
Oh, wait, we don't know.
No, there's one other chance.
Oh,
right
wait, your
here.
painter's... How did painter's tape take it
I
off?
don't know. That's terrible. All right, gently, 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 gently. This was put down on. Just let's say September.
September 24, 03, September 24.
We might have to go by.
We have run into a problem.
Wow.
Yeah, hold on. What's over here?
God damn it.
We'll come back to number 4.
Hold on. Now we'll pull this gently from. Oh my God! This is not This was an unexpected problem.
They're all winners. This is like T-ball. Everybody gets a trophy. Everybody's awesome.
So wait, that
Oh
was
my
3,
God.
right? Okay,
Yeah.
so
Hold
we're
on.
gonna have to go.
This is what happens when you put the tape on 2 weeks in advance.
Yeah, I guess so. Shit.
I'm gonna blame science. I'm gonna blame science. You're probably the only human
right.
being who's ever put painter's tape in a refrigerator.
So okay, so let's try number 2, and I'll try it gently, very gently. Number 2, which is was that universally our number 1?
Yes.
Okay.
I swear to God, if that's 2022, I'm leaving.
2018.
2018. All right.
Which is funny because a couple weeks ago we tried 2018 and it turned out to be Dynamite. Especially after aging for a bit. So 2018 turns out to be, I guess, our number 1.
Our consensus number one.
Yes.
Consensus number 1.
Not even a
Unanimous.
debate.
Yeah.
Unanimous.
Okay, so number 6 is that unanimous for our number 2?
No,
Yeah,
we
it is.
were all unanimous until you get down to the number
nitty-gritty.
4 and 5.
Holy crap! It is 2022.
Oh, fuck.
Oh, 2022 has snuck up
Oh, my God.
and has taken first place. That's not
Second
first
place, second place.
But like,
I
think
cannot
about
believe that.
Wow.
I cannot believe that.
Oh my God, that's amazing.
What did you do to that bottle?
And you know what? Did we even say? What was that? Number 6. Did we?
That was the last one. Remember, we needed to have another swig of number 2 to
Yeah.
make sure.
Yeah.
Oh my!
How the hell did that happen?
How did that happen?
More
All right.
importantly, you talked a big game.
I really, oh my God. Well, listen, it wasn't number 1. I'm fine.
I mean, if there was trash
right.
talking in beer,
There really was. There really was.
So,
Oh my God.
Number 3 is.
Now I gotta
our-
go buy a
Wait,
Budweiser.
number 3?
Yeah, well, no,
No,
our
number
third
1.
place
Yes,
is number
third
1.
place, number
Sorry.
1.
Very, very confusing with our numbers here.
Should have done letters.
Number 1 is 2020. So that's our third place is 2020.
Now 4 and 5 flip for you and I.
For
Fred.
you and I have the same, right?
Yeah.
Dude, where's the 2017? Could that possibly be our last place? Holy crap. All right, so what
I
are we
think
up
you'll
to
be
now?
more shocked than me because I
Find
couldn't
bottle
tell.
number
Five.
4.
Here, no, number,
yeah, for you,
5 or
doesn't
4.
matter.
Okay.
Interchangeable.
So my third place was 5.
No, you're 4th place if you knew how to count.
Sorry, my fourth was 5. And it is 2021.
That's number
That's
4.
number 5.
four.
Number 5.
Number 5 is 2021.
2021. But that was Kevin and I had that as our number 5 pick.
Okay. Wow. All right, so we've got next one up, and this one is Stoppered. This is actually wait. What do we need next? What number?
4.
Number 4, number 3,
All right,
whatever.
so I have number 4
Well, number 3, we're gonna find out by
Yeah.
by process of elimination. It's
Yep.
the only way to do it.
By what of elimination?
Process of elimination.
That's all right because I couldn't even think of the term. So
All right, I'm
By the one that ran out the last.
This is 2017.
number,
Wow.
Holy sh! Number 4 is 2017.
which was your second to last,
Yes.
Wow.
Which is the one that I've always thought was the best one.
Wow.
which means
Wow.
2019 was the runt of the litter.
Yeah.
You know what? I'm not surprised. And actually, what's funny is looking at my notes. Number 3 I had as 2019. I figured that would be the weakest one of them.
I am shocked. Shocked.
I
That
am
2022.
I gotta tell you, yeah, me too.
I am shocked.
So, folks, that's it. We have spent the last hour and a half, 2 hours, something
We've
like
lasted
that.
the last week. I
We have
mean,
spent the last eternity looking at the last 6 years of Bourbon County, and how does it go? Our number 1 was 2018. 2018 was, I mean, I think universally was a good year.
well, you know what? 2018. It pains me to say this, but 2018 only nosed out 2022.
Yeah, it's true.
Yeah.
And I'm really upset about that.
I have to tell you, man, this idea of a blind vertical is really challenging to the palate.
Yeah.
Like much more than I expected it to be.
Especially because some of us came in with some preconceived notions.
Well,
I had a prejudice.
I had a preconceived notion for 2017, and my 2017 was all the way at the bottom of the list.
Yeah.
I mean, it was 2018,
Listen,
2022,
We just
2020.
experienced the veil of ignorance, and we've
Yeah.
discovered that 2022
It needs to be drank.
Yes, it needs to be.
We need to finish it.
Oh, good. There's more.
So,
Yeah, we got
Fred?
tons of it.
Yeah.
And actually, look at this. I have more than half left.
Yeah.
So there you go. I mean, pour up, will you? The next train doesn't come for 45 minutes.
Well, remember, we still have that fig variant we got to try, too.
Oh, God.
Well, that's
I'm
after
so
the fact.
upset that this smells so good. I had 2 of these and I have not liked it. Why is it suddenly?
You know what it is?
You know why? You were drinking angry.
Yeah, probably.
And there-
It messed with the...
That
I have
biscotti
to say,
fucked me up. You know what it
there's
was?
Messed with your scent of
There's also a
sense of
magic
smell.
here at Tony's Bar where things just taste a little better. Check out the next review on the Day Beer Review. Please like, subscribe, join, and I would say cheers, but I'm not gonna have.
He's
to
going to say,
anymore.
flim, flam, flim, flam, 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 flam.
Have a good night. I'll see you next time.